I see the silver shadow of the banyan tree so tall, the ancient roots that held the land before the bitter fall. I miss the humid air, the taste of sugar and of lime, the simple, slow perfection of that unforgotten time.
We were 1,000 stories whispered in the cooling breeze. Now we are just statistics scattered overseas. I carry your red earth in my heart, a constant heavy weight, a victim of the changing hand of cruel and distant fate.
I wear your soul beneath my nails, a memory I keep, the homeland of my fathers, where the ancient spirits sleep. Where the banyan tree stands, that is where my heart remains, beyond the broken border and the artificial chains. The one drop is the heartbeat of a motherland so brave, a cinematic portrait of the beauty that we crave.
The strings lament the absence of the sun upon your face, this deep and endless yearning for that simple sacred space.
The exile is a lonely cloak that cannot keep me warm. I trade the vibrant colors for the shelter of this storm. I try to plant the seed of you in this unyielding ground, but the echoes of your music are the only friendly sound. They ask me where I come from, and my tongue is tied with grief, for the definition of my home is fragile as a leaf. Me say, I not forget the river, I not forget the sea, the bloodline strong, the memory strong, planted deep in our we. Them take the land, but them can't take the culture or the grace. We carry the rhythm of island in this foreign place, so we chant down the distance with the fire in the voice, until we see the banyan tree and make the final choice.
The memory is a weapon, fierce and yet so sweet, the final sacred refuge from the noise of the cruel street. I am the walking tribute to the paradise I lost, a living, breathing proof of the ultimate human cause. Where the banyan tree stands,
That is where my heart remains, beyond the broken borders, the artificial chains. They build their towers of deceit on the shoulders of the poor. The promise of a free man only knocks upon a bolted door. The headlines are a fractured mirror, only lies they feed the phantom fear, while the true spirit dies. We walk through fields of plenty with starvation in our eyes, and the system is a heavy stone that crushes every wise man's cries. The velvet glove conceals the iron fist of the machine, and the fire of the truth is censored from the silver screen. But the pulse beneath the pavement is a rhythm we can feel, a generational earthquake demanding what is real. We are the unburned scroll, the words they couldn't seize, the major scale of justice riding on the tropic breeze. Lift your weary lantern, let the hope ignite the soul. 1,000 silent whispers taking back the stolen control. Let the one drop beat the cadence, for the change that must begin from the ashes of the broken world. A brighter day will win. We saw the empire crumbling, built on shallow, shifting sand. The paper tigers roaring in a vast and empty land. They try to steal the very air that moves within our lungs, but the spirit of defiance stings in a million tongues. The power is not held in bowls of silver or of gold. It is the simple sacred story waiting to be told. A protest, not a fury, but a pure and perfect light, reclaiming every stolen star that should illuminate the night.
Hear me now, the youth them rise in the fire in the eyes. Them cannot cage the lightning, them cannot hold the skies. Babylon deception, it a crumble to the floor. We a take back the freedom that we fighting for and more. One love, one destiny, we chart. We ride down the wicked curtain, make a brand new righteous start. We will not wait for saviors on a throne of distant cloud. The revolution starts within the heart of every single crowd.
The weight of generations now rests upon our weary hand, to forge the golden future for this fractured promised land. We are the unburned scroll, the words they couldn't see, the major scroll of justice riding on the tropic breeze, on the breeze. Lift your weary lantern, let the hope ignite the soul. 1,000 silent whispers taking back the stolen control. Take control. Let the one drop beat the cadence, for the change that must begin from the ashes of the broken world. A brighter day will win. A brighter day will win. From the ashes, from the dust, with hope and with trust.
I learned to find the solace in the very heart of pain, the quiet eye of the cyclone where the storm will start to wane. You were the fierce beginning and the brutal sudden end, the lesson that my transcend. I have stopped chasing comfort. I have stopped asking for ease, and let the wild destruction bring my weary mind to peace. The ship of expectation has been splintered on a rock, and I am free from watching for the ticking of the clock. The fragile shell is broken, but the pearl is shining bright. Accepting the apocalypse is where I found the light. Oh, the soulless in the cyclone is a lonely, perfect sound, where the pieces of the past fall silently to the ground. The strings are soaring high above the wreckage and the dust. The one drop beats the moment of absolute final trust. The cinematic horror is dissolving into grace. I found the strength of spirit in this empty, quiet space.
I used to build defenses out of anger and of pride, but the walls I built for shelter were the places where I hid. The grief is a great ocean, and I finally swam the deep and found a quiet chamber where the true identity sleeps. No more pretending strength, no more avoiding the true cost. The victory is written in the courage of the lost. Yeah, yeah. Don't run from the thunder, don't from the rain. The biggest blessing come right after the pain. The eye of the storm is where you find the truth. It cleanses the old lies, it give new life to the youth. So let it wash over, let it purify the soul. Jah will make you stronger and make your spirit whole. Yeah.
I welcome the new silence where your echo used to scream. The brutal, perfect ending of a long and tragic dream. This is the only moment, and the past is truly done. I am the quiet watcher of the setting of the sun. Oh, the solace in the cyclone is a lonely, perfect sound.
Perfect sound.
The pieces of the past fall silently to the ground.
To the ground.
Soaring high above the wreckage and the dust. The one drop beats the moment of absolute final trust. The cinematic horror is dissolving into grace. I found the strength of spirit in this empty, quiet space. Oh, eh, oh, eh. Oh, eh, oh, eh. The strength of spirit, the solace is mine. Oh, eh, oh, eh. Oh, eh, oh, eh. Oh, eh, oh, eh.
I came to the shore with a bucket full of fear, a heavy stone of sorrow and a heart to dry for tear. The world, the mama shouting with a frantic broken voice, and I forgot the wisdom of making a simple choice.
But the ocean doesn't argue, it doesn't judge the scar. It simply pulls the weight down, no matter who you are. The great blue endless canvas of profound and silent space, washing off the residue of every single desperate chase.
The salt is a divine solution, stripping back the shame.
To surrender to the tide and to remember your name. The sea is a
watch the tiny crab reclaim its shelter in the foam. A perfect lesson in the sacred art of finding home. The banyan tree roots deep within the rocky ancient ground. A strength that is not brutal but profoundly true and sound. A digital illusion and the rush of steel and wire cannot compete against the purifying natural fire. We are children of the sun and cousins of the rain, and only in the wilderness can we be whole again.
Yes, the earth is the doctor, the wind is the cure. Open up your heart and let your love endure. The concrete can't hold you, the ceiling can't confine. Go back to the source where the spirit is divine.
Feel the pulse of creation in the rhythm of the root. Forget Babylon deception and enjoy the fruit. The grand eternal silence where the mind can finally rest, putting all the burdens of the man-made world to taste. I trade my shallow knowledge for the ocean's deep embrace, to find the stunning clarity of this wild and tainted space.
The sea is a gentle healer, her hands are clean and vast, breaking down the future and dissolving all the past. The cinematic rhythm of the one drop on the sand is the oldest, truest comfort in this fragmented, hurried land. Let the waves wash over every anxious shallow grave, for the life you're truly living is the one beneath the dead. The gentle healer. The sea is calling you The shadow you left is not a blank space in the air. It's the canyon where my deepest silent rivers flow, a hollow prayer. I used to try to fill the silence with the frantic sound of wine, clutching at the silver ribbon of a memory in the sky. But the anchor you held, it had to be undone, and the battle to reverse the tide was a war I could not have won. I have burned the letters, not in anger, but in solemn sad release, to trade the crushing hope of rescue for the dignity of peace. The world keeps spinning on its axis, a cruel and perfect round, but the acceptance of your absence is the only steady ground. The mercy of the void where your echo used to be, a cathedral built on silence for the hollowed out part of me. The heavy one-drop pulses, a funeral drum in the night, but the strings climb epic, reaching for a pale and lonely light. You are the phantom limb that aches in every fading rain, but the lesson of the loss is simply, I can't stand the pain. The portraits on the mantelpiece, I've turned them to the wall, not because of hatred, but to finally let the pieces fall. A profound and quiet liberty in surrendering the fight. I gave up the chase for morning and embraced the endless night. There is a strange wild beauty in the landscape of despair. The wind that strips the branches also cleans the fragile air. No longer bound love remains a root beneath the stone. But the tending of the garden I must learn to do on my own. I will not poison the future with the ghost of yesterday. Let the wreckage be the altar where the tired soul can pray. I found the mercy of the void where your echo used to be. A cathedral built on silence for the hollowed out part of me. In the silence, the heavy one-drop pulses, a funeral drum in the night. But the strings climb epic, reaching for a pale and lonely light. You are the phantom limb that aches in every fading rain. But the lesson of the loss is simply I can't stand the pain. I can't stand the
The clock on the wall has no hands, only shadows. A ghost of the time that slips through the meadow.
I've walked on the fragments of promises broken. Each grain of the sand a stark word unspoken.
This vessel of clay, it carries the tremors of oceans I crossed and forgotten summers.
The mirror now shows a stranger in firelight, searching for anchors in the longest night.
But the echo of a higher tide whispers through the canyon deep. Your worth is not the gold you keep, but the silence where your spirit sleeps. Oh, the hourglass of salt is turning slow. Every tear I'm up of where I had to go. A celestial major score breaking on the shore. From the ashes of my walls, I'm learning to be more. The cinematic scene unfurls beneath our fractured moon. The spiritual rhythm is a heavy healing tune. I trace the meridian of every single scar. They're not fading wounds, but guidance from a distant star. The pathless illuminated, often the most true, where the universe breathes in the silence of the dew. I traded the comfort of a cage for the storm's embrace, to find the raw untainted canvas of this space. My soul is the compass and sorrow, the bitter north, a tragic symphony of finding my true worth. Yo, see the journey heavy, the burden is real, but the pressure make the diamond, that is how the diamond feel. From the dust to the stars, from the silence to the sound, every lesson is a blessing when your feet on holy ground. Now look back at Babylon, just the future in the hand. One drop rhythm of redemption, cross the promised land. A tapestry of silver thread woven by the hand of grace. I finally see the map drawn on this broken face.
The fear I carried like a shield now falls away like a rose. In the cosmic harmony of finding total trust. I sail the 7 seas of self, searching for the part where every dark philosophy could finally be cut short. The wisdom isn't hidden in the books upon the shelf, but in the quiet knowing of the simple true self. I listen to the silence where the frantic thoughts all cease, and find the blueprint of the soul in absolute release. The spirit is the compass, the heart is the true north, a slow and secret turning to discover my true worth.
I hear the echo of the first dawn in the hollow of my chest. A pilgrimage completed, putting weary soul to rest. The cinematic light is breaking the mountains I have faced. The one drop beats the rhythm of a life that's well embraced. Every step was written, every tear was meant to flow, to find a perfect peace and simply letting the spirit grow. The fear of the unwritten future I have placed upon the stone, to know that I am guided and I've never walked alone. I let the mask of who I should be fall away like dust and sand, to finally feel the sacred simple touch of my own hand. The past is just a story that the present can transcend. The journey is the purpose, it will never truly end. Know thyself, know the truth, that is the fundamental key. Now worry about the illusion, look to the eternity. The roadmap are written not by man but by the light. Every moment is a blessing shining ever so bright. Trust the timing of the universe, let the spirit be the guide. From the first breath to the last breath, with nothing left to hide.
This quiet revolution of finding light within the gloom, accepting the vast silence in the deep ancestral room. The search for final answers is the journey to the stars, to witness the pure brilliance of a solitary heart.
I hear the echo of the first dawn in the hollow of my chest. A pilgrimage completed, putting weary soul to rest. The cinematic light is breaking the mountains I have faced. The one drop beats the rhythm of a life that's well embraced. Every step was written, every tear was meant to flow, to find a perfect peace and simply letting the spirit grow. The dawn, the light is me.
I am the cartographer of every ruin left behind, the wreckage of ambition, the fragments of the mind. I draw the silent mountains of the lessons I have learned, and the bridges that I trusted, but eventually were burned. The skin is just a roadmap of the storms I had to weather, held together by the certainty that nothing lasts forever.
The whisper in the temple of the deepest inner space says the final destination
is simply being in this place. Oh, the soul's an ocean, and the tide is always pulling back, leaving crystal truths along the lonely, shimmering track. I found my gospel in the dust, where the fragile ego sleeps, the heavy one drop rhythm for the vows the spirit keeps. The cinematic journey ends where the true self starts to bloom, beyond the empty clamor in the quiet empty room.
shattered, I won't reassemble them. The chains of expectation, I have broken every gem. I'm no longer searching for a prophecy to hold my hand. My divinity is buried deep within the fertile land. I traded frantic forward motion for a still and quiet gaze, and found the perfect stillness in the labyrinth of the maze. Seek and ye shall find, but now in the crowd and the noise, in the silence of the morning, where the spirit finds its joys. The road long and winding, but the destination is near. Let go the fear and delusion, let the vision be clear. I'm on a witness to the sunrise and the rain. Every breath is a chapter, every moment again. To lose the perfect picture was to finally feel the frame, to shed the heavy costume and remember my true name. I am the traveler and the map, the lesson and the light, forged in the slow acceptance of the day and of the night. Oh, the soul's an ocean, and the tide is always pulling back, sending crystal truths along the lonely, shimmering track. I found my gospel in the dust, where the fragile ego sleeps, the heavy one drop rhythm for the vows the spirit keeps. The cinematic journey ends where the true self starts to bloom, beyond the empty clamor, in the quiet empty room, in the quiet empty room, in the quiet empty room. The cartographer is on. The anatomy of surrender is a cruel and quiet art, to unhook the heavy anchor from the chamber of the heart.
I traced the velvet curtain of the moment you were gone, and chose the path of silence over struggling for the dawn.
The maps I used to navigate are meaningless and torn,
and the empty space beside me is where the new me is born.
I am learning how to breathe when the memory is a knife, accepting that the finest endings are the brutal cuts of life.
I saw the great illusion of control begin to fade, and stood within the wreckage that the painful choice had made.
This is the acceptance, the bitter perfect key, to unlock the rigid prison of what you used to be.
The strings climb epic, tracing every tear that had to fall.
The one drop beats the cadence for the death of having it all. I wear the loss not as a wound, but as a brand new shield, the harvest of the broken things that finally had to yield. The ghost of you still visits in the chill of early rain, but the fire of the
Fighting has been replaced by quiet pain. I no longer wish for rescue, only solitude and space, to memorize the texture of this empty, hollow place. I am building a new altar from the ruins of the past, a testament to sorrow that was never meant to last.
This storm come, this storm go, that is the natural law. You can't fight the wave, you just got standing on. Let go the tension, let go the heavy, and find the strength in the silence of the sea and the sun. Surrender is not weakness, it's a final noble choice, to trust in the rhythm and reclaim your inner voice.
The scar is not a failure, but the evidence of fight.
And the final act of loving is the grace of saying goodnight.
I choose the quiet courage of letting you be free and finding my own ocean in this solemn empty sea.
This is the acceptance, the bitter perfect key, to unlock the rigid prison. Oh, what you used to be.
The strings climb epic, tracing every tear that had to fall.
The one drop beats the cadence for the death of having it all. Where the loss not as a wound, but as a brand new seed. The harvest of the broken things that finally got to you. The anatomy of surrender
Sets me free. The forest is the only book I truly need to read. The almanac of green light, planting a silent seed. The moss upon the stone of velvet, history so deep. The promises that nature always faithfully will keep. I traded concrete wisdom for the knowledge of the flower, to root myself in truth in this chaotic, hurried hour. The sun is our kind witness, the river is the prayer, washing off the residue of burdens hard to bear. The earth is our confession box, the wind is the reply. The greatest, truest medicine is written in the sky.
We are the children of the forest, we will not be broken down. The symphony of nature is the music of the crown. The cinematic of the mountain and the sea. The heavy one drop rhythm of profound tranquility.
Let the sun be your solution, let the air restore your soul. To step into the wild and finally make yourself whole.
The mountain offers perspective, a simple, honest view. Let the human drama fade beneath the everlasting blue. I break the frantic fever of the urgency and haste, and find the deep contentment in the things I can't replace. The strength is not in building, but in knowing how to bend. The wisdom of the willow that will never break but mend. I'm an witness to the power of the green, the pure life vibration, the truest soul you seen. No need the pharmacy, no need the doctor's pill, just the fresh air and the river flowing down the hill. Nature is the refuge, the shelter and the food. Bless up the earth for all the simple, perfect good.
The silence of the jungle is the sound that sets me free. The grand unhurried rhythm of what is meant to be. I trade my shallow fear for the wisdom of the pine, and claim my rightful heritage in this vast green design.
We are the children of the forest, we will not be broken down. The symphony of nature is the music of the ground. The cinematic vista of the mountain and the sea. The heavy one drop rhythm of profound tranquility. Let the sun be your solution, let carry the taste of mango in the winter's bitter air, the scent of ocean salt and the memory of your hair. The streets here are of concrete, cold and rigidly defined, but the ghost of your horizon still lives within my mind. We were rooted to the rhythm of a land forever green. Now I'm just a silent exile on a distant colder scene. I left my language on the sand where the last wave broke inside, and now my soul is thirsty for the river that you hide.
Every night I close my eyes and hear the distant drum, the promise of the island where the weary heart is numb. Oh, lost latitude, you're written in my veins, a tapestry of sunshine woven with the deepest rains. One drop beats a heavy, homesick, painful time for the mountain that I can't climb, the golden, stolen prime. The strings are weeping for the shore that I can reach and touch, this cinematic sorrow of loving you too much. Oh, oh, oh. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie.
They say that time can heal a wound and distance make it fade, but the ache for that sweet freedom is a debt that must be paid. I look at faces in the crowd, searching for a trace of the warmth and simple kindness of that unforgettable place. We were a golden currency, not scattered broken coin, a heritage, a laughter that this new world can't rejoin. I speak your name in whisper so the north wind doesn't hear, and still the final comfort of the memory held dear. From foreign shore to foreign shore, the eye man still a roam, but the heart never forget the smell of him natural home. Concrete jungle can mash up the spirit of the flow, the roots strong, the memory deep, that is all that I need to know. So we chant down the darkness with the rhythm in the soul. One day we'll reach the island and make the spirit whole.
My kingdom is not here, it is a legend I uphold, a story passed in silence, more precious than pure gold. I send my prayers upon the wind, across the lonely sea, that the land remembers me as I remember thee. Oh, lost latitude, you're written in my veins, in my veins. A tapestry of sunshine woven with the deepest rains. The one drop beats a heavy, homesick, painful time for the mountain that I can't climb, the golden, golden, stolen pride. The strings are weeping for the shore that I can reach and touch, this cinematic sorrow of loving you too much. You are my lie, 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 you are my island, my sweet latitude.
Fables of the concrete shore are whispered in the alleys deep, where the promises are broken and the sleeping masses sleep. They sell you shallow freedom for the price of your own soul, and paint the empty future on a canvas black as coal.
The wealth is just a virus that infects the highest ground, and the honest man is trampled when the mighty fortress frowns. But beneath the steel and shadow, a silent army waits, with a fire in the belly for the light that freedom makes.
We break the silence We are the generation who was promised endless light, but only found the shadows of the long oppressive night. We're tired of the puppet masters dancing on a fragile string, and the broken hollow music that the silver screens now sing.
They built their kingdom on our backs. They taxed our simple air, but the strength of our refusal is a burden they can bear.
Me say no more silence, no more holding the breath. This are the time for the fight, this a victory from death. From the ghetto to the palace, let the trumpet sound it true. The freedom bell are ringing for I and you. One love, one mission, one righteous demand. Tear down the wicked system, reclaim the promised land. Look up from the pavement, the sky is still our own. The seed of hope is planted and the time for harvest grown. We will not bow to tyrants, we will not live in fear. The sound of our collective voice is the anthem they must hear. We break the silent covenant of fear and bitter doubt. Let the heavy one drop rhythm, be the voice that calls them out. This is the symphony of change, the protest in the air, the epic rising major scale, a message everywhere.
Tear down the walls of Babylon, with unity and grace. The power of the people is reclaiming back this place. Reclaiming back this place. We will win. We will win. Oh, oh, oh,
I see the silver shadow of the banyan tree so tall, the ancient roots that held the land before the bitter fall. I miss the humid air, the taste of sugar and of lime, the simple, slow perfection of that unforgotten time.
we were 1,000 stories whispered in the cooling breeze. Now we are just statistics scattered overseas. I carry your red earth in my heart, a constant heavy weight, a victim of the changing hand of cruel and distant fate.
I wear your soul beneath my nails, a memory I keep. The homeland of my fathers, where the ancient spirits sleep. Where the banyan tree stands, that is where my heart remains. Beyond the broken border and the artificial chains, the one drop is the heartbeat of a motherland so brave, a cinematic portrait of the beauty that we crave.
The strings lament the absence of the sun upon your face. This deep and endless yearning for that simple sacred space.
The exile is a lonely cloak that cannot keep me warm. I trade the vibrant colors for the shelter of this storm. I try to plant the seed of you in this unyielding ground, but the echoes of your music are the only friendly sound. They ask me where I come from, and my tongue is tied with grief for strong, planted deep in our we. Them take the land, but them can't take the culture or the grace. We carry the rhythm of island in this foreign place. So we chant down the distance with the fire in the voice, until we see the banyan tree and make the final choice.
The memory is a weapon, fierce and yet so sweet. The final sacred refuge from the noise of the cruel street. I am the walking tribute to the paradise I lost, a living, breathing proof of the ultimate human cause. Where the banyan tree stands,
That is where my heart remains.
I've been there.
Beyond the broken borders, the artificial chain. The one drop is the heartbeat of a motherland so brave. A cinematic portrait of the beauty that we crave.
The strings lament the absence of the sun upon your face. This deep and endless yearning for that simple sacred space. Oh my, oh my, oh my banyan tree.
They build their towers of deceit on the shoulders of the poor. The promise of a free man only knocks upon a bolted door. The headlines are a fractured mirror, only lies they feed the phantom fear, while the true spirit dies. We walk through fields of plenty with starvation in our eyes, and the system is a heavy stone that crushes every wise man's cries. The velvet glove conceals the iron fist of the machine, and the fire of the truth is censored from the silver screen. But the pulse beneath the pavement is a rhythm we can feel, a generational earthquake demanding what is real. We are the unburned scroll, the words they couldn't see, the major scale of justice riding on the tropic breeze. Lift your weary lantern, let the hope ignite the soul. 1,000 silent whispers taking back the stolen control. Let the one drop beat the cadence, for the change that must begin from the ashes of the broken world. A brighter day will win. We saw the empire crumbling, built on shallow, shifting sand. The paper tigers roaring in a vast and empty land. They try to steal the very air that moves within our lungs, but the spirit of defiance stings in a million tongues. The power is not held in bowls of silver or of gold. It is the simple sacred story waiting to be told. A protest, not a fury, but a pure and perfect life, reclaiming every stolen star that you illuminate the night.
Hear me now. The youth them rise in the fire in the eyes. Them cannot cage the lightning, them cannot hold the skies. Babylon deception, it a crumble to the floor. We a take back the freedom that we fighting for and more. One love, one destiny we chart. We ride down the wicked curtain, make a brand new righteous start. We will not wait for saviors on a throne of distant cloud. The revolution starts within the heart of every single crowd.
The weight of generations now rests upon our weary hand to forge the golden future for this fractured promised land. We are the unburned scroll, the words they couldn't see. The major scroll of justice riding on the tropic breeze. Lift your weary lantern, let the hope ignite the soul. 1,000 silent whispers taking back the stolen control. Let the one drop beat the cadence. For the change that must begin from the ashes of the broken world. A brighter day will win. A brighter day will win. From the ashes, from the dust, with hope and with trust.
I learned to find the solace in the very heart of pain, the quiet eye of the cyclone where the storm will start to wane. You were the fierce beginning and the brutal sudden end, the lesson that my soul was simply destined to transcend. I had stopped chasing comfort, I had stopped asking for ease, and let the wild destruction bring my weary mind to peace. The ship of expectation has been splintered on a rock, and I am free from watching for the ticking of the clock. The fragile shell is broken, but the pearl is shining bright. Accepting the apocalypse is where I found the light. Oh, the soulless in the cyclone is a lonely, perfect sound, where the pieces of the past fall silently to the ground. The strings are soaring high above the wreckage and the dust. The one drop beats the moment of absolute final trust. The cinematic horror is dissolving into grace. I found the strength of spirit in this empty, quiet space.
I used to build defenses out of anger and of pride, but the walls I built for shelter were the places where I hid. The grief is a great ocean, and I finally swam the deep and found the quiet chamber where the true identity sleeps. No more pretending strength, no more avoiding the true cost. The victory is written in the courage of the lost. Don't run from the thunder, down from the rain. The biggest blessing come right after the pain. The eye of the storm is where you find the truth. It cleanses the old lies, it gives new life to the youth. So let it wash over, let it purify the soul. Jah will make you stronger and make you